Good morning, guys. This is Ty from Master Kicks, and obviously this morning, my topic is the trying to figure out the number of pairs made of the Adidas 350 V2 Black, and this is the non-reflective version. I didn't get a chance to study the reflective version yet, so I'm gonna be talking about this one this morning. So basically, I mean, it's pretty much all the Yeezys look the same, same silhouette, prime knee material, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got your sole and your boost in there, and everything is pretty much the same. I just want to show you the shoe real quick before I get into the actual presentation. All right, so this is it, and we're gonna be talking now about the sneaker itself. All right, so let me go onto my Google Drive real quick, and I'm gonna present this real quick. All right, so let's go up to the first slide. Now, the thing is this, like I said here, I'm suspecting that Adidas probably produced like a substantial amount for the non-reflective edition. But again, if you know me by now, you know I don't operate based on intuitive assertions. I don't just say stuff out of my head. I like to like double check things. So my job this morning is to try and like come up with a believable estimate. So what I did first thing is I went to Adidas website and I went on their store finder, and what I did there was I trying to actually before I get into it, I wrote an article like months ago in which that was for the static Yeezy 350, and I came up with like 58,000 pairs produced in general, right? Now I don't think I was off. I didn't double check those numbers. So what I did was that based on what I found, I created like a linear model equation, and that's what I'm going to be using this morning first to try to figure out how many pairs of these non-reflective were produced. Okay, this is the equation that I came up with. It was Yeezy 350 equals 357, which is our slope, times the number of stores allocated in an inventory, and then minus the 157.12. That's our y-intercept, if you know mathematics at all. All right, so we're gonna go to the next slide. Now, the numbers projected based on this was this. What I did was I went to Adidas website, like I told you, and I used the store finder, and I'm gonna try to slow this for a minute and then get back to it in a second. All right. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, let's see if I want to exit this. Let me hide this and exit this for a second. I want to show you this on Adidas website. So this is not Adidas website. Let's go on Adidas website real quick. The store finder. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna click this. Gonna take us to Adidas real quick. All right. So when I went on the store finder, right? This is the reflective one. That's not what I want. But anyway, in any case, this is what I did. I went on here and boy, this is aggravating me. All right. I went and I counted all the stores, so to speak, and I came up with 495. That's just the one that are like outside of the United States. So let's go back to the slide now, and then we're gonna go back to where I was. So I came up with like 580. I'm mistakenly say 495. It's 580. So what I did was I used that number and then plug it in the equation as my this is my slope 357. And when I did it, I came up with 56,348 pairs made and 60,000 pairs made. That's based on my projection, my linear model. So what I did was I used another method that I use for the most part, which is the my usual assumptions. So what I do is I go step by step, and this is more time consuming. So what I did was this: I will assume that most stores will be receiving about 60 pairs, and that's these the stores that I'm talking about here are the stores that are located outside of the United States. Okay, we'll also assume that the rest of the world, which is everything else but the USA, will receive about two-thirds of the entire inventory that was produced. So that means USA and the minor retailers and major retailers are going to get about a third of it. All right. And then we will also take into consideration that online stores will get about like one-fourth of the inventory that was produced, and that's for the rest of the world and the United States as well. And then we are based on that, we're gonna create our numbers. So what I did was this: for the rest of the world, it was 495 stores. That's what I mentioned that earlier. I don't know why I was doing that. And I did 495 times 60. So I came up with 29,700 pairs. That's for physical locations. And now for the online location, I'm assuming that they're also going to get about a fourth in addition. All right, so I did 29,700 divided by 4. We came up with 74.25. And now the total for the rest of the world is 29,700 by 74.25. I came up with 37,125. You can round that off to 38,000 pairs. Now, we said in the beginning that the USA was getting about one third of the entire inventory. That's for the non-reflective edition. So all we have to do now is 38,000 divided by 3. We get up to 12,375, and we can take it up to 13,000 for the USA. And then to get the entire inventory, all you got to do is just add these two up. So you do 38,000 plus 13,000, that's 51,000. And when I did my linear model, I came up with 58,000, 60,000, right? So the difference here is about 9,000 pairs between the linear model and the regular assumptions. So use whichever one you think suits you best. All right. Again, don't forget to take everything with a grain of salt, because most of the stuff that I do is based on my own personal assumptions. I don't have any ties with Nike or Adidas when I talk about these brands. I just use my own. The history repeats itself. So I look at the patterns and I create my assumptions based on the patterns that I've seen in the past. All right. Okay. So now that we got that, I know the next thing that people want to ask me is, man, can I flip this and make some money? And then that's what we're gonna be talking about. So I'm just gonna go back to my website, and then we're gonna go back to the to check the market value. Now, my first destination was it's always eBay, because eBay was the original third-party marketplace before StockX and all these other places came on board. So now eBay's average, uh, I only recorded like 10 like sales, and so that's not very good. And the market value on eBay was about 400. So the retail price of the shoe is 225. After tax, if you live in Maryland, you're paying like 240 or 238.5. The markup is about 150, 67% or 68% if you want to round it off. That's pretty doggone good if you ask me. Now, the next thing that I did was I went on StockX, and when I did that like 3 days ago, the number of sales skyrocket. Oh, hold on a second. I think I messed up here. I went on. I was looking at the non-reflective, the reflective pair. Let me go back. Let me just do it live now in front of you. Anyway, so now in any case, this is the non-reflective pair, F006, right? That's the style number. Yes. All right, that's right. F09006, FU9006. I'm not mistaken. So when I did it on StockX, now in front of you is 908 pairs sold so far, and the markup is about 88.2%. So the average sale price is 515. You're making a doggone good profit there, if you ask me. All right. So what are my conclusions? Hey, if you want to buy the flip, why not? Buy this and flip it. I say go ahead and do it if you can. If you can get it, go ahead and get it. I'm not gonna sit there and try to sugarcoat anything. If you want to buy to flip it, more power to you. It's a good flip. You're gonna make at least like 150. If you can get 10 of those on a Saturday, that's $1,000 in your pocket. Why not? Now, where you want to get it, you can get it from you can get it from Finish Line and like Kicks USA, all these other places. You can go on my website, and if you want to buy it right away, I have some links for you there to click. All right. So hopefully this helps you guys. That's all I wanted to say today. And have a good day. And I'll see you on the next show. Now, again, some people complain about not seeing my face. It's not about seeing me. It's about seeing my material. And, this is what I'm doing this for. All right. Thanks, and have a good day.